If you haven't filed your taxes yet, then a calculator and stress will become the theme for some of you last-minute filers over the coming days. The deadline is April 15th, and the IRS is seeing millions of calls to their taxpayer assistance centers. News Channel at 9's Brett Baldick joins us now live in studio with more on how the long waits are making an impact on local people filing their taxes. Brett.
Maggie, millions of Americans still have to file their taxes within the next 6 days. Although there is plenty of help out there, some decide to file on their own. In some of those cases, confusion sets in and the IRS helpline is called. This year, many of those calls may go unanswered. Less than a week remains for taxpayers to crunch the numbers. Many are turning to online or tax services for help after frustrations in the past.
When I filed my taxes the first time, I spent probably 3 hours in there just trying to understand. It was like pig Latin.
There were questions I wasn't quite sure what paperwork I needed for the answers, and I know things have changed on this year's taxes.
Becky Page went to the IRS directly when she needed additional help.
So I've had to call the 800 number for the federal.
Her taxes have since been filed, and she says her call was quick, but that isn't the case for late tax filers. An estimated 18 million callers looking for help from the IRS won't reach a person this year.
The IRS is swamped when it comes to calling them. You can never get in right away. You're waiting on the phone for anywhere from 45 minutes. The other day I was on the phone with someone for 2 hours.
Nicole Renfro from Liberty Tax places calls to the IRS often when submitting clients' paperwork. But this year, the wait seems never ending.
Normal would be anywhere from 15 minutes to maybe 45. 2 hours is a little much. It's one of the longest times I've ever had to wait to get a hold of anybody.
According to the IRS commissioner, the long wait times are blamed on federal budget cuts. For anyone preparing their taxes in the coming days, officials expect the problem to get worse because last minute sometimes means complicated returns.
At the end of the year, you see busyness in the way of returns that are taking much longer to finish because they're more complex.
Liberty Tax tells us customers have been understanding during the long wait times with the IRS. Although they can't get out the door as quickly, customers realize the tax preparing service is not at fault. Maggie?